Hello,
Hello,
what's happening?
how you doing? We're finally here.
Yep, finally made it. Even after a year of planning a podcast, we actually made it.
Another thing that COVID struck down for us.
I know.
It was gigs, now it's podcast. That was the first.
Alright, so we're going to talk about music,
Yes.
going to talk about gigs,
Yes.
going to just give our opinion on some of the bands that are kicking about the new, maybe some of the kind of dislikes and maybe likes that we have, and yeah, maybe gigs that we're gone to and gigs that we've been to, past experiences. Past experiences have been in the band as well. I mean,
Yeah.
because how long were we in the band? Like,
Well, we've been in several bands together, probably since we were about 12-year-old.
aye,
Well, 12.
a good 15 years. We're not that old
We're
yet.
pushing 30. We're pushing 30.
30's
I don't know why I gave that away in the first episode, but but aye, so we're finally here. But we want to talk about what we always talk about, and we thought, fuck it, why not? Do we just put this
Put
out
it
there
on the
and let
internet.
everybody else hear our shit?
Aye, all the millions of people waiting to hear our opinions.
We'll try not to talk about like Final Fantasy too much.
But yeah, so music.
Aye,
What have you been listening to?
me.
That
Well,
sounded dead planned. We didn't actually plan that for me to ask
No,
you that, but
we
I mean,
didn't.
there it
I
goes.
wish we did.
We should have maybe planned a wee bit, man.
I have been listening to Holding Absence new album a lot,
Aye,
and I really love it.
that's good.
I've came to a point in my life where I'm proud of music that's coming from Wales again, because every good band comes from Wales, in my opinion.
From? Aye.
Aye, they're Welsh, aye.
Who else is from Wales then?
Lost Prophets.
Oh, jeez, man.
Oh, they are.
Jesus, that's a similar note to start on.
You've got Bullet, you've got Funeral for a Friend. There's hundreds of great bands for Wales. I love Wales for
Bullet's,
music. The Blackout.
Fucking, is Bullet not one of the headliners for Download? That's
I believe so. I think it only got released today or yesterday or something.
Aye.
The Download pilot or something like that.
Aye, man. I'm looking at, well, I don't know, man. Are you going to go?
Don't know.
It's so soon, man. I feel as if it's been like, I didn't even know it was happening. And like a week ago, it was like, this is like pilot and it's only 10,000 tickets or something like that.
How does it work? Do you need to apply for the tickets and it's like a big raffle or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
think
I think
it
you
is.
just go on. Oh, is that actually how they'll do that?
Aye, I think because there'll be more than 10,000 people that want to go, I'd imagine.
Aye,
So
definitely,
I
man.
don't know, and I don't know if
I'd
it's maybe
imagine they're probably about 100,000, man.
I don't know if it's meant maybe the people that had the tickets for this year originally, because I think it was planned in, and then the second lockdown hit and stuff, and then it all got cancelled again.
Because the bottom of the poster, man, I'm sure says, what is it? I've got it right here, actually. General on sale. So that's
Oh,
like
right.
general public, innit? Like,
Aye.
I would say so.
I seen that you can't get a day ticket. You need to stay.
Oh, really?
It's 3 days.
Have to
Aye,
camp? I mean, there's
aye.
nothing wrong with that, man.
I'd camp. But the last time we went for 2018.
I think it was 2018.
It was
man.
my stag do.
What a mess that
oh my
was,
God.
man.
5 nights camping.
You know, I can't. You know, the thing with something like that is you go to see your most favourite bands and you can't even remember them. Like you just go and it's just a piss up, man.
No,
It's like
I know.
it's like going up to IB for a lad's holiday, really, innit? It's like
Aye.
you just go, man, and you're just getting fucked up the full time, and then you're like, did you go and see that band? Then for years you're like, did I go and see them?
Aye.
Did I go and see them?
Folk ask you how was downloading, like, that was brilliant. What bands did you go and see?
I mean, you were just dressed like a dick most of the time, but to be fair,
Usually dressed like a dick, to be fair.
nah, it was Graham's stag do, so we obviously took advantage of that and dressed him up in a
I took
giant
colours.
inflatable bobby.
I took hundreds of nice clays as well. I took like nice clays, and I was like, and then as soon as I got there, I was like, what have I done? Obviously they're going to fucking dress me up. So I was Bobby, Harley Quinn. Who was the other one? Oh, I was wearing the hot pants and stuff. We had Sam Smith as my boyfriend with the nipples cut.
That was a good one, man.
I wish I went to the
Got
gym
all the
before I went.
attention that weekend, man. All the attention. Off.
You just fucking threw me under the bus there.
Nah, I'm sure the wife only watched this now. I'm kidding. Beep, beep.
I'll make her watch it. It's a view.
We'll just need to like do freeze frames and then like cut things out, man, and then we can just jump back in every now and then.
I'd love to go, man. I
would love to go too, man.
I wish it was. I'd maybe go next year.
Have you ever listened to Frank Carlton and the Rattlesnakes? Right. It's a band that like they're really big, ain't they?
Aye.
Like, but
Aye.
honestly, I couldn't even name one song.
They're really good, man. Well, I could maybe name one. I Hate You, I think it's called.
Aye.
It's just basically somebody swearing how declares his fucking hate for this guy. But it's good. They're good, man. The Gallows. I'm pretty sure he was a singer for the Gallows originally.
Aye.
They were good, man.
This lineup actually looks right up your street, man. It's neck
Deep's
aye,
playing,
neck deep,
Aye.
neck deep, man, and
Vicovi's playing as well.
Covey. Aye, they are good, man.
A band for
Few good
Coinning.
bands,
We
man.
just live next to Coinning. That's amazing. Playing download,
Definitely, man.
especially when there's only limited bands. Crazy, I think a band for Coinning's playing.
Aye, is that 40 then? It looks like, I think it is about 40. I'm sure I read somewhere. But Enter Shikari, man. Oh, they are so fucking good live, man.
Man, the other band is just no aged, like in the sense of like, oh, maybe that's not true. Maybe they move with the times because like, I think when you think of like the Take It to the Skies album, that like fucking. We were like, what, 15, 16?
Aye.
And that was like our kind of music then. And then they've kind of matured way us. It's amazing. It's like Harry Potter.
Do you mind the last time we seen them live? But no, was it the Barrowlands?
Fatherson were supporting.
Aye, that's right, man. I was absolutely fucked, man. I always never made it to that gig.
Sure, we bumped into Fatherson, didn't we? And we were talking to them, and they were like, "Oh, usually the guys with Separate Reality." That was like our old band. We were like,
the
"Oh."
worst band in Glasgow at the time, Separate Reality. Man.
To be
Fucking
fair,
hell.
we were like 4.
We were like 4 and we played fucking 14 gigs a week, I think.
Aye.
And just in Glasgow.
Including the O2 Academy. That was not bad.
Aye, well.
I think Ross, our bassist, was like the youngest person to ever play the O2. Like ever, I think. Well, no, maybe not ever, because like the Jonas Brothers, I think, betters, but
Fuck those Jonas Brothers, man.
fucking
Fuck them. Let's see if you ever see those Jonas Brothers. Stick
That's
to the
it.
movies.
That's it. That's going to be a fucking. We're going to be the fucking Herald tomorrow.
Fucked it.
So aye. Aye.
So-
No, I'd love to go. But
Aye.
I'm not going to go.
No. Did you see that Slipknot are writing a new album?
Are they?
And Corey Taylor said that apparently he's got, see how he always gets a new mask. I don't know if it's every album he gets a new mask or is it just like every few years he gets a new mask.
Aye.
But he says this new mask he's working on, it's like a piece from like all these different masks like he's had over the years, like just wee snippets of it type
yeah.
thing. But it's like the most revolting mask ever. Like you
Because the last one gorgeous.
Aye. But he says honestly, it just makes you sick to look at, and it's just disturbing. And I was like, oh man, that sounds class.
I hope this isn't like he's getting all the masks together because this is the last album. I hope that's not the case. That would suck, man.
I would suck, man.
But that kind of makes sense.
That's like my youth right there. Slipknot, man. That's like
Aye, that would be a big
proper
thing.
going back,
Slipknot
man.
split up.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
like-
Did I just work that out?
You maybe did, man. You maybe know before he knows.
Corey's texting me there.
Better write him a letter, man.
You see this laugh? These guys are trying to fucking make me retired. Aye,
But holding absence, like you'll absence.
Absence.
Aye, absence. I was like you were saying earlier, man. I was listening to their new album. I can't even remember. It's quite a long title. What's the new album?
The greatest mistake of our lives.
That's it. That's pretty easy to remember. To be fair, and I couldn't.
Oh, it's fucking phenomenal, man.
Aye.
I was quite late to the game with Holding Absence, to be honest. I listened to their first album just before their second album got released, and it was fucking. I was blown away with that. And then as soon as the greatest mistake of life got released, I was fucking. Honestly, it's up there in my top 5 albums.
Aye. I think there's definitely a few good tracks on it. I felt the only thing that I felt is if the first like 3 or 4 tracks were like amazing, like pure upbeat, and then it got like really slow. But I mean, I like that. I like that as well. But like, it's got like kind of like quite. I don't know. I mean, you could maybe class it as kind of anthem-y, I suppose. But it was because the first 3 tracks, that was the first time I'd really heard them, and I listened to the album from start to finish the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, aye, they're really good. But then I was expecting another one of those. See, like what's it? Is it Celebrations?
Celebrations, I think.
I've got it down here, man. Celebration song. Cuss Me, whatever. Cuss Me With Your Kiss. Afterlife, man. They were all like pure jumpy as
Afterlife's a
fuck.
banger, man.
Afterlife is
That was
really
one
good,
of the
man.
singles. That was one of the first ones I heard for that album, I think, and I'm blown away. Totally blown away with it. I get the album gets. I don't know what you mean. It maybe slows down a bit. It's kind of like a gig, innit? But see that album. I think it plays from start to finish, and like every song goes into the other song. Like maybe a wee ring out a guitar, and then it picks it back up.
I do
like that,
love
man.
it. I
It's
do
like
love when
it's like a movie.
musicians do that, man.
The album's like a wee movie. You know what I mean? So it's like it can keep continuing, and then there's always that bit in a movie where it does break down. And
Some of it was kind of like 30 Seconds to Mars to me. You like see some
With the anthem vibes.
Aye.
Aye.
Like, don't know. It just reminded me of 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know if that's a
Aye.
thing they're like known
Aye.
kind of like being like that, but. Then that last track in the album with the pure like retro feels to
Aye.
it. You know what it pure reminded me of?
Aye.
Like, see, like when you start like a Fallout game or something like that, and it's like the real like wee old fashioned kind of like songs and anthem songs that they've got. That's what it pure reminded me. I was like, that should be
That's
a
a good point, actually.
Fallout game.
That's a good point. Oh, they're fucking unbelievable, man. They're fucking somebody at the door.
Someone's at the front door.
Somebody's at my front door. Do you want to get it?
Is that us getting signed? Is
I
that
think
Joe Rogan?
I think Joe Rogan might be at my front door right now.
You're not getting on Joe Rogan. Fuck off.
That's
Kidding on.
funny, man.
We'll give you on any time.
He's out the band.
I know, but all in all, fucking for me, 10 out of 10 album. Love it. Absolutely love it.
It was really good. I actually did enjoy. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy the. I just realised I'm sitting away for this. That's going to be hard to get used to. And he said close. I didn't. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy the album at all. Like I did really enjoy it. It was just the first few songs were so upbeat and that, and then I was like, right, something's coming. Something's coming. You know what I mean? But they were great songs.
The first album was like that as well. The first album was like there would be like a shadow, I think it's called, and that's a kind of fast, like jumpy song, and then it would be a couple of wee kind of slower anthems and then stuff. I think it makes the bigger songs sound better as well.
I'll need to go back because I would definitely listen to them more now that I've listened to that album.
Aye.
What was it called again? The Greatest Mistake of My Life.
Beyond Belief, the album. I think it's the seventh or eighth or ninth song. I can't remember how songs it ends.
They're doing really well for. I mean, they only came out 2015, which
Aye.
I mean, 6 years in band life. I mean, it sounds like a long time, but like really, when you're at it and you're grinding it, you know what I mean. It's like that's no long, man. Because we were in Get Out Strong for like 3-4 years, and it was only in the last like year or two that we really started getting like those kind of King Tut's gigs and all that kind of like proper on a regular basis type thing. Like you would get them and then you'd be like, oh, you maybe wouldn't hear from them for a while. But for 6 years, man, and they're doing as well as they are.
Playing download festival and stuff like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, some bands are like, they just come out and then it's like all of a sudden they've got all these, because you get it all the time, man. It puts you off when you're in a band, man, and you're like trying to make it, or you know, like even just play or whatever, and you want to play festivals, and then there's these bands that come out all of a sudden and it's like, what, they got a slot at a fucking festival. And you know, this is a pure unspoken about thing, because it's like you're not supposed to think that. You're supposed to think, oh, everybody's like, oh, support each other and that, but let's be honest, a lot of folk are like, fuck's sake, I wish that was me.
You get a bit jealous and a bit, not bitter, but
it's because you work so hard for it. But it's not saying that those people aren't working hard for it as well, but it was just a bit in the balls, man, when you're like, somebody's getting their first gig and they're like, oh, did they get a festival slot or something like that? Oh.
I bet you folk thought that with us when we played Badlands and King Tut's and all too. But folk would have been like, how the fuck did they get that?
Aye. They don't deserve that.
But see, to be fair, we grinded for it. The later stage you Get Out Strong, I thought we were kind of coming to a peak, and we released a single, and we never really released it right because that was when the band was starting to
fall away,
dwindle away a wee bit, and it was just life was getting in the way, but I do think if we stuck at it, we could have maybe took an extra wee step, and maybe
I think the next step was kind of festivals and that. That's what my next thing that I wanted, like, because playing like a big venue and that, it's good, man, and getting good crowds, it's good, but I think playing a festival would be next level, especially like something like Download that's like camping and all that, you know what I mean, like getting right into the nitty gritty of it.
It'd be good for like getting your name out there. I went to Download Festival and I came back like finding and discovering like another 5 or 6 bands that I'd never even heard, or maybe heard it but never really properly gave a chance. Partway Drive, I never really listened to Partway Drive, and then when I was bluttered, and I think I drank about fucking 3 boxes of wine, and I was in front, and they had the big flames, and I was dressed like a big cock and ball costume. I fucking loved it, and every time I listen to Partway Drive now, I think of that. I think of Download. So it's my wee kind of memory of Download every time I listen to them.
Cock and balls costume, man. That was so funny.
I still got it.
Still wear it from time to time.
Sit watching Cody. I remember I was crowd surfing. I'm fucking 17 staying. I'm a big guy for crowd surfing. But I was crowd surfing and it was fucking so hot, man. How hot was the weather? It was fucking like 30 degrees.
It was actually amazing, man. Like, I mean, it was hard to sleep.
Aye,
but
it was,
apart from that, man, it was
Aye.
fucking... Shouldn't even be sleeping at a gig. A festival, I suppose.
Was that Guns N' Roses you were sleeping?
Maybe, I mean, I don't know, causing drama. Yeah. I don't
That's
mind
Matt
them.
can hit the dislike button.
I know. Unsubscribe if he's even subscribed.
What was I going to say there? I was crowd surfing at Neck Deep and the thing burst halfway. No, the battery ran out halfway, so it just turned into like a big plastic bag. So I was like fucking
so
sweating, man.
dangerous,
I
man.
know. I was feeling like, let me down.
You're floating above folks, suffocating them and all that.
The guy, Ben, the singer, was like, "You look like a right knob." I was like, I'm fucking roasting.
The best moment of your life. He knows who I am. Even if I'm dressed like a dick.
Death's door, and I'm like, yeah. No, that was the worst day. See, like hundreds of folk kept saying to me like, "Oh, you look like a dick." And I couldn't think of a good comeback.
Oh yeah, what do you say to that? You were literally dressed like a dick.
I was dressed like a dick. I just went, "Oh, I know."
Do you know that this is? I was reading something the other day. This is Enter Shikari's 15th time playing Download Festival.
Fuck off.
15th. Aye.
Wow, that's amazing. I don't even know there was 15 downloads.
I know.
That's not they played every one then.
There's 15 downloads. I know. That's what I was thinking, man.
I remember it used to be in Glasgow. Remember? Yeah, but I remember like my big brother went to it, like in Glasgow. I dropped him, like me and my dad dropped him off at it. I was fucking so jealous, man.
What, like still camping in that, or was it?
I don't know. Well, I think there was camping, but I don't know if he camped.
Was it more like
I don't
Big in the
know,
Green
actually.
or something like that?
Don't know. You get probably similar with Bellahouston Park doing Transmit and that is. I thought you could do camping in Glasgow, man.
Nah,
I
man.
don't know, man. There's enough camping in Glasgow with all.
Drews. Are you going to Transmit this year? It's on, isn't it?
Am I? Aye. Am I? No, I can't remember.
Is it on?
No, I'm not. I'm
Is
going
it
to.
happening?
Aye, I think so. I'm going to see Biffy at Bellahouston Park.
And it's no part of Transmit. No.
Is it? I can't remember. I can't know if it's Transmit or.
Oh,
if
is it
it's,
same? Is it like the few days before or something? Maybe.
I think it's the day before. I think it's either Transmit. What's the other one? Transmit and there's something else.
Tina Park.
Is it the one at Bellahouston Park? I can't remember.
That's
No,
long
it's
gone.
Summer Sessions. Summer Sessions. That's what it's called.
Oh, right.
Um,
The one that DF puts on is.
I think it's DFI. Whatever, it's either Transmit or it's Summer Sessions. That's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Biffy are playing there on the Thursday, like the night before. So the place will be by the start of whatever festival that is. It's going to be a big mud bath.
Oh, yeah, that's true actually, man. I don't know, man. Transmit this year didn't look great to me. I can't mind who's played. Was it No Gallica or something like that?
No Gallica, I think Lewis Capaldi and that kind of stuff. Just
I mean, Lewis Capaldi's alright, man, but like
Aye.
I don't know. It's just I wouldn't like jump to get a ticket. You know what I mean?
No.
Sounds harsh, actually, doesn't it? That sounds really harsh, but no,
I mean, there was
it
some
is
good. There was Vicovey were playing, I think.
Sometimes you go
Sam
to,
Fender. Sam Fender's good.
you sometimes go to gigs just to see the support acts, but don't you?
Who? Remember that time me and you went and seen Bullet at
Oh yeah, fuck.
where was that? Hydro?
Was it that?
Glasgow? Or was it
Hydro
the
bit then?
SCCC? Can't
I
remember.
don't know, man. I think it was the SCCC, possibly. Oh, they were terrible.
Oh my god.
I like Bring Me, man. I think they're good.
They're a good album band.
Aye,
Like, see for the last couple of albums, like Ammo and stuff like that, it's fucking brilliant.
They've just announced the UK tour, I'm sure, as well.
Does it?
Arena tour as well. You Me at Six are supporting them.
Really?
Aye.
Oh my god, I might go with that just to see.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Bring Me are good, man. They may have
Nah.
got better live. Maybe if during the pandemic they just buckled down, man, and started like practicing live.
Aye.
Oh, fucking, our ice has turned to.
Oh no. But we're going to pour these for the cellar. You to drink water.
Well, it was the ice's melted. Aye, the
Do you want-
celebrational.
Let's pour some. This was a celebration. It's whiskey, innit?
Yes, some kind black label. It's not cold tea. No, I'm kidding.
Appetizer.
Appetizer with friends.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
That was a wee bit. What do you call it? What do you call that thing when people like open crisps and mics and stuff like that?
Delicious. Oh,
The words for it, and it's like not put like wee noises and stuff like that.
yeah.
Fucking I keep wanting to say MMS, but it's not MMS.
Sounds.
MBS. I fucking know. Can't remember. We'll Google it.
Did it.
We'll Google it for next week.
Yeah, we'll bring your laptop next week. You know what I mean? That's where I'm getting on my. I'm like, you me at 6 or no, I'm kidding.
I know.
Just got it up in front of me. I really don't actually. I'm just really knowledgeable. I'm telling you.
Put that laptop away and we'll see how knowledgeable you are.
Got my notebook and all that here. Oh, shit.
fuck me. Fucking disaster straight away.
Just fold that over.
Aye. That'd be cool, man. That's a big gig for you, mate. 6 as well. It's a very big gig for them.
The other band is, I had to look this one up because I couldn't remember the name of the band, but the other band is Nova Twins.
Nova Twins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You
too
heard of
familiar. I've heard of them. I've heard a couple of tracks. I'm no overly knowledgeable about them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they good?
Heavy? I don't know, man. That's why I couldn't remember.
I don't know if they're heavy. No, I don't know if they're that heavy. I think. Fuck knows. I have no idea. Let's check them out. Let's check them out and have they got a new album out or something?
I've no idea.
Bring them up.
I brought them up just because they'll support. I thought you might have known them. Man. I don't know. It's just in
They're
case.
supporting who?
No, that fucking
that-
bring me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check them out, man.
Bring me and you meet at 6.
I've keep
so
seen
you've
them.
already seen them?
It's
When they come to
one of the
Glasgow?
bands I've always kind of seen creeping up in like festival slots. Let's check them out.
Check them out. Check them out.
Let's
That's
check
for
them
next week. On next week's
Nova
episode.
Twins. Note that down. Jot that down,
Mm-hmm.
as they say.
Did you hear this is quite depressing news.
Who's dead?
I don't know. I know. No, somebody died, man.
Oh fuck! Why did I say that?
Fucking the drummer for School of Rock. Did you hear about this?
I seen a picture of him and Jack Black.
Aye,
Jack Black put it on Instagram today,
think
and I
so.
just thought he just met him again.
No, he's dead, man.
You're joking?
Aye, it's a shame.
Oh fuck! He couldn't have been old.
I don't get that smile off your face.
I'm not smiling.
I'm kidding.
That's shite. That's shite. That's a shame.
That is.
I think
bang,
he
man.
he was in bands and stuff, wasn't he? Like, he was a proper drummer.
He was, man.
Man, he must have been. Well, that what age? He must,
32.
was he older than us?
I've got Google glasses on, looking at Wikipedia.
Have I got a big whiteboard behind me or your nose?
Aye, 32-year-old man. Aye, he was older. I was quite shocked about that as well. To be fair,
That's shite. What did he die? Do you know?
Motorbike accident. I'm sure.
Really? Oh my god.
Heavy.
Oof.
It's not good, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking.
But on brighter news, do you listen to While She Sleeps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Superb. They've got obviously they get the guest featuring Simon Neil in one of the songs. Nervous.
I would say that's probably my favourite song on the album.
Oh.
The only thing, do you not like it?
I do like it, but I'd probably say it's one of the least favourite songs.
Oh, really?
I'm a fucking massive Biffy fan.
But see, the thing is, I'm no pure into like the pure heaviness of it all. Like I like heavy music, but
The song's on Radio 1 all the time.
But I do or Nervous.
It's crazy.
Oh, is it?
I
Oh,
like
I've not heard
like
it.
since like
On
last
Radio
week I was driving and then I was listening to Radio 1. Shame on me, you know. And then Nervous came on While She Sleeps, and I was like, the fuck, my phone's kicked in here. And I was like, no, it's not. Fucking Radio 1. Good on them. They've been making fucking bank with that.
It was good, man. I like the song, but the only thing I don't know is Simon Neil doing the screaming in it as well. Do you know?
Well, I don't know.
I just
suppose
felt
they
it was-
all scream. They all sing. Like
Oh,
every day
really?
While She Sleeps, they all like, take a wee bit of singing and.
I just feel as if if it's just about Simon Neil's singing, I feel as if it was like hardly in. Like that really in the song, it was like, I'm nervous.
You heard that?
And then that's it really. He does a wee bit at the end, and that's it really.
I could never explain. it was one of the ones. Do you know who else is on that album? Oh, I can't remember his name. Derek something, the Sum 41 singer.
He's
on
seen
the,
that Sum 41 was on one of the
aye,
tracks.
Do It For The Brave or something like that's called.
Aye,
I can't remember. Something for the Brave, that one there.
that one on my list.
there.
Get your hands off
Yeah,
my
I
list,
can't
god
read it
damn it.
The Something For The Brave.
Mm.
What
They
does
were-
it say?
So what does my bit
That
say? No, what? Oh, right. I said driving music.
Driving music.
Aye, I said driving music.
That is driving. That's my favourite song on the album.
That is good,
That is
man.
my favourite song.
That's
on the
good.
album.
I don't know. That was my first thought when I was listening to it. I was like, that's a good song to drive to, I'd imagine.
Do you know who the best driving band is, in my opinion? Incubus. I think Incubus. And not just because they've got a song called Drive.
Right. Forgive us. That was a little mishap there. It stopped recording.
The first episode blip.
You know what I think I done? I don't think I turned off. Like, see, like on cameras, there must be like some sort of limit to like how long they record for, because that was about 25 minutes, and then it just be on.
That was a quick 25 minutes though. Well, for us,
It
maybe
was
no.
quick.
We were
I think we were
for us.
recording. We did 16 takes before starting, so
I don't like it. Delete it. We've been here for 4 days.
4
Trying to record
days. 4
this.
days, pretty much. Right.
Anyway, aye, so Incubus are the best driving band ever. What else we want to talk about? Okay, that's where we left off. That's where we cut off.
I think that we're done. And I'm hungry.
Aye, let's call it a night.
What is there anything else you want to speak about?
Don Brocco released a new track. Don
Don
Brocco
Brocco did release a new track.
with Manchester Super Red #1 fan, it's called, and it's fucking brilliant, and it's mad as ever, and the video is mad as ever.
It is mad. I like it, man. It's feel like they've just, don't know, man.
They've
just
sussed
got
it.
this thing, man, don't they?
They've sussed it.
You know what it reminds me of when they put out a video? It's like Foo Fighters, early days Foo Fighters or something like that, or Blink-182 or something. It's just up here. It's as if somebody just gave them money and they're just like, fuck it, man. Do I just do something pure stupid?
How fun must it be to be like the guy that videos all that, and like they can tell they're just going fucking, they're going nuts with the idea that
It's funny how they deliberately put in like shit graphics and that, and just like, I don't know, almost deliberately do wee bits kind of bad in a way, like, but it's their kind of, they make it their kind of style.
they've done it for day one, Hinky, like Thug Workout, the one where they're jumping a bit in a wee Clio or something like that.
There's a wee swing park one.
And then the swing park, and he's like shouting,
so good,
shouting at grands and all that. That like fucking.
That's the kind of stuff you wish you'd thought of, like when you're in a band.
We
Growing up,
took ourselves too seriously. I think they see, like, you see bands and they're just having a laugh, but the thing is they get back up because they're fucking unbelievable. They're really good.
It's just nerve wracking in it being in a band, but you're, like when you're young as well, especially.
We were always the youngest people at a gig, always.
Aye.
Like we would play with guys in their 30s sometimes. We'd be like 14, 15 sometimes.
Aye.
So
It was better we get out strong, man, because it just felt as if everybody was kind of on the same page, and
had we done it before?
folk were like wanting to, folk were like wanting to talk to you and stuff like that, and
You could get a drink.
you could get a drink. That did help. Because I definitely used to always have like a wee shot or something before going on stage, just to get rid of those stage frights a bit more.
And it wasn't just our mums and aunties that were coming to gigs.
Well,
Well, they were there and all, but there was other people.
Aye. They still showed.
Continued support. I remember that time when we must have been about 14, 15. We played up in Glasgow, and there was 4 or 5 A's in the band, 5 A's in the band, and your mum was giving us a lift back, and the car broke down, and we had to go to school the next day. Like we got home at like 5 in the morning. We were all pure tired, but it felt like rock stars. Like, the band bus broke down
Halfway across the desert, the space wagon broke down.
actually, it was the M77. But so I'm excited. We just bought tickets as well to go and see them. That way, Don Brocco.
Oh, aye, man, aye. You mean you cornered me into buying tickets?
Yes.
You're pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Look, Dave, you're coming. I need somebody to go with.
David gave me
Don't
one
have
of the
any other
answers. He
pals.
was like, aye, well, maybe, aye. We'll see when is it. And I just went, it's October. Tickets are on sale tomorrow. You want one? Aye, why no?
Wait, look, that wee eyeball, man, in this fucking skull's well handy for putting your thumb into pour.
This is maybe as if that's what it's for. Maybe that's what your eye socket's for. Back in the day.
Aye. That's maybe what I didn't know.
This
Anyway,
is nice. What is it?
it's a secret, actually. I might just keep it a secret. You think I should? It's maybe a wee concoction
I
of
hope the
some
bottle
kind.
was sitting in the background, an empty bottle.
Well, I don't think so. It's a couple of bottles.
Oh, is that a wee cocktail?
You could call it that. Anyway, are you hungry? Remember that's a
always.
code word.
Aye, I'm having nothing else to speak about. I'm good.
I'm actually hungry, but Chinese,
Aye.
like fried rice, curry.
Chinese.
You not into Chinese? Like, I don't know, let's like we'll put everybody off straight away if you start talking about that you don't like Chinese. I
just think it's
Just-
overrated. Unpopular opinion.
Anyway, I hope this was quite a good first podcast, man.
Cheers, man. That was good. That was. We were quite worried that we would
chilled.
be like, too uptight and be like, oh no, listen. But nah, we've had a laugh. A few
Aye.
beers. The drinks helped.
The drink always helps, doesn't it?
So what we plan today?
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. So what we're going to try and do is kind of weekly episodes if we can.
Yeah.
On YouTube to start with. If people,
Aye.
if we see how it goes, maybe go Spotify at some point. We'll see. You can let us know. Like we're interested. We'll
Comment.
if you give us questions. We'll happily take them on board and go with it.
And and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and
all that
subscribe.
stuff.
You know, hit that bell icon. Ding, ding, ding.
Give us a follow on Instagram as well. We've got an Instagram as
Instagram.
well. Out the Band Podcast.
But that's us from the podcast point of view. We are finished now.